Hello, and welcome back to VR Club. My name is Frank, and today I'm going to be going over what the framework is to think about how to implement AI within your school. There are four main things you want to consider. The first is your goal, the second is the capability, the third is infrastructure, and the fourth is general attitudes. We'll cover the goals first. Now, it's really important to have a crystal clear goal and also have an idea of what you want to accomplish with the AI specifically. So, for example, I want my teachers to be able to have additional help in creating homework problems for the students and being specific on what grade level, being able to be specific on the type of students, to understand where they're at. These are all things that AI can help with. What might not be such a great idea is just wanting to have AI within the school because every other school is doing it. Next, we'll cover capability. And what I mean by this is what is the AI capability? What is the AI capable of? And what is the AI not capable of? Now, there's going to be a lot of vendors who are trying to sell AI to the schools. And it's really important to ask the hard questions to these vendors. What have they actually tested? What have they gone on and proved? Have they verified and validated the claims of what their AI is capable of and what their AI cannot do? There's going to be a lot of big promises, and it's really important to understand whether they can deliver those promises or not. And a big thing is that AI is just not operating in a vacuum. It has to operate within the infrastructure of the school. Some key things of infrastructure to consider are the staff, technology, policies, and ownership. For example, are there staff in the school who are able to use the technology easily and be able to use that effectively within the classroom? Can they teach other people and students to use it effectively as well? The staff doesn't just include the teachers, but also the IT departments, administration, and all the other people within the school. The next thing to consider is the technology infrastructure. Do the AIs run on the browser? Are they local on the computers? Does the school even have digital devices that are able to use the AI effectively and quickly? These are all things to really consider. Are there unified policies in place for AI to be used, where it can be used, and when can it be used? It's really important to have consistent policies across. Otherwise, it will create a lot of confusion within the students as well as among the teachers and staff. It's important to consider the ownership of both the software as well as the data. When it comes to ownership of software, is it some type of licensing agreement where the schools have to pay a certain frequency, or do they just have to pay up front and get to use the software? And when it comes to the ownership of data, are the companies actually selling the data secretly, or do we have a clear understanding of where the data is actually going once it's being put into AI? Last but not least, we'll cover the attitudes. If there's a general sense of negativity around technology and AI, then it's very unlikely for that to be adopted and used within the school. But on the other hand, if there is a positive attitude towards AI, then that makes a huge difference towards what can be accomplished within the school. And just like any tool, AI takes time to learn, takes time to understand, takes time to explore. Without putting the time in, it's very difficult to really have a deep understanding of what that AI is capable of and what value it can provide for you within the school. Now, I understand technology is a little bit scary at times, and it's really important to take courage. If you treat technology as normal, then how you interact with it is going to be normal. If you treat it with fear, then how you interact with it will also result in fear. The attitude that you take in learning technology also carries on to the students. So it's really important to let them know and have the confidence because you have that confidence as well. So to summarize, the framework for implementing AI into the school includes the goals, the capabilities, infrastructure, and attitudes. Hopefully, I've given you something to chew on as you think about AI within your school. Thank you for listening.